Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Palfrey, the director of the Morgantown Public Library System. And in this installment of Media Literacy video series, we're going to talk about how to talk to your kids about the news. So we have three main takeaways. One, ask them what they know. Two, provide facts and context. And three, show them the helpers. So first and foremost, a lesson many of us learn as parents, hopefully earlier on in the process, is find out what they know first before you start giving answers. Sometimes kids' questions are a little misleading, or they're much bigger than we think they are. And they're really looking for a far simpler answer than what we might launch into. So as you know, if they've overheard the news, if they have, or if they're watching it with you and they have questions, ask them first to explain what they think is going on. And if your child is amenable, how they're feeling about that. And then start your conversation from that point. And that's when you want to bring in the facts and the context. Be clear and simple with your facts, and try and keep your opinions about it even to yourself, to give them a clear understanding of what's going on whatever age level is appropriate for them. And context, younger kids, of course, their main concern when there's big scary news is that it's a safety issue for them and for their family. So if you can show them on a map that this natural disaster happened far away and that they are safe, they'll be ready for the next part of that conversation. If you can give them some context about how infrequently something happens, even a very brief conversation about how the news covers extraordinary events and things that happen outside of the normal course of day-to-day things, it provides a lot of context for them and room to feel safe. From the facts and the context, we move on to looking for the helpers. So this is where, you don't have to paint a rosy picture on every horrible thing that happens in the world, but kids get a lot of comfort from seeing the good, from seeing the people who are helping in a situation, be it a natural disaster or I don't know, maybe something, more violence related, that there are people there helping, and that there is good that we can do in our community as well. Everybody wants to feel like they can do good, right? And not feel so helpless or hopeless. So finding some good actions you can take in the name of a larger news event can help kids feel empowered as well. So there are lots of great tips about how to do this for different age groups on the website commonsensemedia.org. We really recommend that you start there if you're looking for some resources about how to have longer, more in-depth conversations with your kids about the news or other traumatic events. They break things down into different age categories and do a wonderful job. Check them out, or by all means, reach out to one of our staff or librarians to help find resources in the library, and we'll be glad to help. Thank you.